Okay, this is Bill Markley, and it is August 13th, 2013, and I'm talking to Mrs. Wynona Collins. And Mrs. Collins, could you tell me what were the names of your parents?
It was Elmer Lester Bishop and Bertha Bishop.
Okay,
I don't remember what her middle name was.
okay, that's fine. And where were you born?
In Newark.
In Newark, okay. And did you have any brothers and sisters?
I had two brothers and one sister.
Okay. And what years were you in the children's home?
I was very young, so I don't remember the year.
That's fine.
I knew I had to be, my mother had died when I was in the home.
Okay.
And my sister told me about it, and it was just like it just stuck with me.
Huh.
And I think I was about 3 or 4 when I was told this. Now, I
Okay.
hadn't been in the children's home probably around 3 years old,
Okay.
2 or 3 years old.
Okay. And do you remember when you actually left the home for the last time?
Well, I was in the children's home in the first and second grade.
Okay.
And then I went to Granville. Moved away to my dad's, moved to Granville then.
Okay. Okay. And what are some of your first memories of the home? Or earliest memories, I should say.
Well, when you're little, it's really, you got sometimes I got so much going on that then
Yeah.
still when you're little, you kind of forget a lot of stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
I remember playing on the swings. I enjoyed that.
Huh.
I have to admit, I enjoyed eating there,
I would have too, I'm sure.
but I did have a problem with that.
Oh, okay.
Should I tell it?
Sure, if you'd like to.
Okay, I found some worms
Ooh.
in spinach and in
Ooh.
oats.
Oh,
They weren't the same day, but I found it in the food, and I didn't want to eat it.
well, sure.
And I told the governess that I didn't eat it, and she got upset.
Oh,
I didn't eat it.
I wouldn't have either.
And I had trouble trying to eat oats and spinach after that
Yeah,
for a
sure,
while, for a long
sure.
time.
Oh man, did you ever notice any other problems with the food?
No,
Okay.
that was the only thing.
Okay. Huh. But yeah, that would put me off spinach. Was it spinach and
Oats.
Yeah, that would put me off those. Do you remember making any friends there of other girls or boys?
It seemed like I had one girlfriend, but I don't remember her name.
Okay,
I just don't remember her name right now.
that's fine. And you say you think you went in when you were about 3 years old.
3 or 4.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard for me to remember much of those in those times. Were you going to school at all later when you were still in the home?
In the first and second grade.
Okay.
And I remembered my first teacher's name was Miss Bishop.
Okay.
And the second grade was Miss Clark.
Interesting.
That stuck with me.
Huh. Now you were not there when a man named Earl Lohr was there, were you? I thought he might have mentioned Miss Bishop, but he may have had her at another time. Okay. Okay. Huh. Did you walk to school from the
Yes.
home?
To Hazelwood.
Hazelwood. Okay. Yeah. Some of the others went there.
And I remember an incident that I went to when I was going to Hazelwood was some kids had told me that I had a relative that wanted me to stop by their house on the way home from school.
Okay.
Said, but they wanted to take me where it was at, and so I said, okay. Said the person said they'd give us an apple, so I stopped by. They give us an apple, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It was evidently a relative, but when you're little,
Okay.
you don't always.
Yeah.
Place.
I don't remember the names now as it is. So yeah. Yeah. Would that have been on Main Street? Do you think that they were living?
It was a side street.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do you remember anything else about the school?
I liked going to school.
Really?
I enjoyed going there.
Huh.
I've always enjoyed going to school.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And you say you went to Hazelwood the first and second grades?
Right.
And then after the second grade, did you leave the children's home?
Yes.
After that, okay. Okay. Did you keep in touch with any of the children at the home that you remember? Okay. Okay. Also wanted to ask you. You mentioned about the playground or the swing set.
Mhm.
What else Did they have more at the playground there that you remember?
Well, it seemed like there were several other things, like a teeter-totter maybe or something
Yeah.
like this.
Okay.
But I remember the swing because I just loved
Yeah. Yeah.
swinging.
Yeah, I did too. Let's see. Do you remember anything about what the building was like or the grounds other than the playground? What was there?
Well, I remember the building where, and I had pictures of that, where we went on this one side, I don't know which side that was, where we went to go to the playgrounds. I noticed when I took pictures this last time, I don't remember seeing it there.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a hallway that went from the front to the back on this one side.
Okay.
And where we were to go to the play in the yard and so forth.
Okay.
But I didn't notice it being there
Okay.
this time.
When you were playing there, was it all girls at the same time, or was it boys and girls?
I just remember the
playing?
girls.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's what other people have said.
Yeah.
That boys would go out at one time and girls would go out at another. Okay. Yeah. You mentioned one of the governesses got mad when you told her about the food. What else do you remember about the people who worked there?
Well, I'll tell you an incident that happened with me. I was sleeping in my bed beside my sister, and I happened to start sleepwalking. And I was starting down the steps while the governess, she was called out and says, "What's going on out there?" And my sister said, "Everything's okay." So she hurried up and got me down the stairs. And I didn't realize I had done that till later.
Yeah.
But I remember the incident.
You remember being told about it after you woke up, I suppose?
You know, my sister told me.
Yeah,
I mean, she said, "You remember going down the steps?"
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't have any control over that.
No.
Do you remember, was it several girls sleeping in one big room?
Yes, it was a big dormitory type thing, yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. Did they have any special events that you remember there, like for birthdays or Christmases or?
Christmas is the primary one that I thought about.
Okay.
Because I love the Christmas tree. The first time I'd ever seen a Christmas tree.
Oh.
And it was beautiful to me. It was really beautiful. And also, concerning Christmas, when I got for Christmas, an aunt of mine would give me some things because my dad couldn't afford it. She'd give me a coat with a muff. Do you know what a muff is?
Put
Okay.
it around your hands?
Yeah. She gave that to me for Christmas, and I only had it for a very short time. We couldn't keep it. That was one thing. And then I had a doll I wasn't able to keep. Let's see, what else was there? Oh, a Shirley Temple dress.
Really?
It was a black and white polka dotted dress. And I was not allowed to keep it. I always wondered what they did with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I thought, well, did they sell it and then spend the money to buy me clothes or something while I was there?
Yeah, I wonder. Did you know who Shirley Temple was at that time?
Not right then.
Yeah.
I was told it was a Shirley Temple dress.
Okay.
So I thought later.
Okay. You saw movies with her later on?
Yeah, with it on. I remember the dress, the color, and everything.
Okay. And now, was your sister there all the time you were?
Right.
Okay.
My sister was there at the same time I was. She watched over me, protected me, kept me trying to keep me out of trouble.
Yeah, right.
She protected me. And, but she was there at the same time I was. My brother, younger brother, he kept running away. And they couldn't seem to keep him at the children's home. So he kept running away. He was one of those that had to, nobody bosses me.
Yeah, I understand.
So that's what he did. And my sister stayed with me all that time.
Okay. You stayed pretty close then, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember anything about what it was like to get up in the morning? Would you have different chores you had to do, or was that maybe more for the older children?
That was mostly for the older children, yeah, because I don't remember doing anything particular other than taking care of myself, dressing myself.
Okay. Okay. Did they teach you how to do things for yourself, or did you just pick that up from
I just picked
before?
it up.
Yeah.
Watching
Okay.
others.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Anything else that you remember about? Did they have trips anywhere or religious services or?
I enjoyed going to church. We walked to church.
Okay.
And I enjoyed that.
Do you know what church you went to? It's okay if you don't.
I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah, that's fine. And it may have changed. If it still exists, it might even changed since then.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Yeah, some people talked about taking trips to a swimming pool and some other places.
I do remember
yeah,
something like that.
that's fine. Okay.
I do remember, though, the laundry building. They used the laundry building.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that because upstairs they had where you had to go when you had a disease of any kind.
Oh, really?
And
to
I had
separate
the-
you.
What?
Was that? I'm sorry. Was that
It
to
was
separate you?
upstairs.
Quarantine, like.
It was upstairs of the
Okay.
laundry room, the house that
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still there or not.
I
It
don't
was
think
last
so.
time I saw it.
I've seen a picture of it, but yeah, I don't think
Anyways,
it's
I have a picture. But anyways, it was, I went upstairs and I had the mumps.
Oh.
I had them at the same time, both sides.
Oh wow. Wow.
I remember that.
It's not a lot of fun.
No.
Oh. Was there a nurse there who was there all the time?
No, not that I know of. They were working downstairs, it seems like, but nobody, they was checking to see how I was doing, but
Huh. Yeah, okay, so they would check.
yeah.
Huh. Was it children, the girls who worked in the laundry, or was that maybe people who were employed by the home? Do you remember anything about that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
I
fine.
don't
But that's interesting. I haven't talked to anybody yet who was actually up there in the, what they call it, a sick room or something.
Yeah, I
maybe?
suppose.
Yeah, that's what it was, I guess. Huh? Anything else? Any other memories you like to share about the home that
Well,
you have?
let's see. My sister would curl my hair.
Huh.
Like Shirley Temple curls. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm. I've seen movies. Yeah.
All right. It got so that the elderly lady that worked there wanted her to do their hair. Not like Shirley Temple, but the wave type. She was constantly waving the elderly people's hair.
The people who worked there.
Yeah. And they were constantly after her to
Oh,
do
my.
that.
She didn't go into that as a profession, did
No, she didn't.
she? Huh. Interesting. Huh. Okay.
I remember that very plain.
Huh.
Okay.
Any other memories you have?
Let's see. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. No rush.
I can't think of anything right now to see.
That's fine. We already have a lot, so that's good.
I think I've told pretty much everything. There.
Okay. Well, that's great. That's interesting about what it was like for you there that you remember, and we like to have stories like you gave us about the sleepwalking and just different places around the home, like the laundry building and playground and
The things that have changed in
Yeah.
the thing compared to what it used to be.
Right.
Mhm.
Now, I don't think they've decided yet, but the commissioners are planning to have maybe a ceremony sometime when they demolish the building and then give away bricks
Oh,
or other
uh-huh.
mementos to people like you who are in the home.
Uh-huh.
So keep an eye out for that, or we'll try to get in touch with you too about that.
Yeah, there was a
But,
guy that was here that works for the county
Okay.
at the highway department.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he was telling about it, them doing that, and he was supposed to let us know when they did that because I was wanting to get hold of some bricks.
Yeah, right.
And,
Well,
so,
when we sign off, I'll give you my name and,
Okay.
and phone number, and I'll try to let you know. But if you ever want to call me, that's fine too.
Mhm.
So
yeah, that'd be okay.
good. Well, if you don't have anything else you remember, that'll be great then.
I tried to
That'll
write
be enough.
everything I could think of.
Okay.
Well, I do have some letters from my mother just before she died.
Oh, okay.
Would you believe that?
Wow. Did she die? I forget. You said Was that while you were in the home, or?
I don't know because
Okay.
I think my grandma was taking care of me at the time
Okay.
for a little bit.
You know
That's
what?
all.
We can look at. We have records that tell when everybody was in the home, and I can find that
I
out
thought
for
maybe
you.
this would help a little bit.
Yeah.
See, she died in April of 1930.
Okay.
And this is a letter that we had got.
Okay.
She had sent to my dad.
Okay. What year was it you were born again?
27.
1927. Okay. So you were 3 years old when she sent this letter. Do you mind if I read this?
No, I don't mind.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
That's
Here's
fine.
the rest of it.
Okay. Dear husband, just a few lines I received. Or I'm sorry, just a few lines. I received your letter and was glad to hear from you. I haven't been feeling good. I don't eat much either. Mother wrote and said the children were all okay. I don't know just where the report is. Do you think you could get a release for a few days and come down to see me? You can get a room for $1 a night, and the food at the restaurant isn't very much. There are so many things I would like to talk over with you that is important. I cough almost all the time, and it makes me so weak that I can hardly stand it. Eva is coming down here just as soon as the folks can bring her. Now be sure and try to come, as I would like to see you. Well, I will close, as news is scarce. Love and kisses, Bertha. Answer soon. Wow, that's interesting. I wonder if she was in a tuberculosis hospital.
Type of a thing. They said she died of tuberculosis.
Wow, a lot of people
But
did.
my dad was thinking that she actually didn't die of the TB, as it was that they left the windows open and she got a real bad cold from that.
Oh, wow, maybe.
So we don't know for sure.
Yeah. Do you know if she was in the hospital here in Newark?
No, it said here.
Oh, yeah, I think
it said something.
I think you're right.
Rocky Glen.
Rocky Glen, April 1st, 1930. Yes.
Rocky Glen.
I wonder where that was. We'll have to find that out for you.
My brother got a hold of these from my dad, evidently. And then he mailed us copies, my sister and myself, copies of these.
Yeah, those are treasures to have, I'm sure.
Well, it turned out being tragic. I had a brother died. See, this is August and July. And then my sister died just past week and a half ago.
Oh, my.
I'm the last of the group.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. Wow.
Okay, but
well,
it just seems funny that, it's just one right after the other like that.
Yeah.
Of course, they were in their 90s.
Yeah. You were the youngest?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, you're still going strong.
Trying to keep going.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Well, okay, I guess if you can't remember anything else that you'd like to share, I guess we'll just wrap things up. So, and thank you very much, Mrs. Collins, and we really appreciate what you shared. That helps us a lot, and I think people are very interested in the children's home, and they like to hear stories and descriptions like you gave us. So we really appreciate it.